Let's take a look at the fastest way we can solve this SAT question based upon a system of inequalities. Now, the nice thing about this question is it's actually multiple choice. So I'm going to use those answers to help me. The easiest thing for me to plug in for my x is 0. So let's go ahead and let's plug that into our first equation. We get y is greater than negative 3/4 times 0 minus 5, which tells us y has to be greater than negative 5. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate answer choice B right now because that doesn't work. Let's see if 15 works for our second equation. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. 15 as my y value, greater than or equal to 2 times 0 plus 11. That tells me that 15 is greater than or equal to 11. That is also true. So I am done. So let's talk a little bit about why we didn't have to check our other answers in this case. Remember that there is only one ordered pair that is a solution to the system of inequalities, which means that this point, which is given to us in x comma y, must work into both equations at the same time. Now, a lot of students would be like, well, if this was a systems of equations, I would just come through and set them equal to each other. But in this case, I need my y value to be bigger than either of these, or at least equal to in the case of the second. But the first one definitely has to be bigger than. So I can't come through and set them equal to each other because that inequality will throw things off. So we could come through and we could work on some elimination or some substitution, but that would be very time consuming. So what would happen if we tried one of the other points? Well, let's go ahead and let's try this first point here and let's see what happens. So this would tell me that 0 is less than negative 3/4 times negative 15 minus 5. Well, I do get a positive here when I come through and multiply these. So 0 is greater than 45 over 4 minus 5. Look at this. This is going to end up being a positive on this side. So 0 cannot be greater than this. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that. Notice I didn't take the time to do all the math there. As soon as I recognized that that was positive, I need to recognize it's false and be done with that. So let's try this other one down here. Let's take a look at D and see if this can plug into our bottom equation just to change things up for you. So this would say 0 is less than, sorry, 0 is greater than or equal to 2 times 15 plus 11. So we get 0 would be greater than or equal to 30 plus 11. And that is, again, false. 0 is not greater than 41. So if you're testing one point into one equation and it's false, you don't need to take the time to test the other equation. Big waste of time, big waste of brain juice. Your job is to get through the questions quickly and accurately. Plugging in from your answer choices here is by far your best option.